guys, welcome back to the Ride of a Lifetime. As you can see today, I'm back in my uncle's garage because I'm going to be putting something on my bike. If you saw last week's video, if you pause it at the right time, you would be able to see what today's install is. And I'm super excited to get this install going. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I do have some company with me today. Hi, little chickies.
Look at all those chickens.
I didn't realize that they were in here until I already got in here, but they were in here the last time I was here. So when I pulled up, I bet I scared them bringing the 1100 into the garage. I just pulled right in. It felt like I was Batman. It was pretty cool. So anyway, but we're in the garage and my uncle actually ended up buying a wheel chock for this install because I'm going to be installing the Burly brand suspension on the rear. So we're gonna go ahead and get diving in. It's only 4 bolts, so hopefully it's not gonna take 9 hours like the handlebars did. There was a little bit more involved in this. And if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll leave a thing for it up. I don't know which way it'll be because I'm facing the wrong way. Maybe up here. It's one of the sides. I'll leave it in the description too. So yeah, check out that video. That was fun. I had my uncle help me huge with that. Also Slight and Birch. Thank you to those guys. And yeah, it should be pretty easy today. Let's get into this. And also just real quick, I did want to give a shout out to my friend Darren. He doesn't ride or anything, but he is a really big supporter of the channel. He's actually the one who helped me get the suspension. So huge shout out to Darren for getting these for me, and this video is for you, buddy. So let's go ahead and open this up. As you can see, we have the Burly brand suspension here, so we're going to be putting this on today, and I'm super excited. I always love the red and black on this. I think it's going to go great with the red and black kind of on the seat, and kind of how I have these side covers, which also I want to kind of redo these and put a little bit brighter of a paint so it kind of matches that a little bit better. But yeah, so we're gonna put it on the wheel chock here and raise up the bike. I do have a lift right over there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'll do this. So we're gonna be doing that, and yeah, we're gonna get this install on the road. So in here you get some Burly brand stickers, which I know exactly where I'm gonna put this. There's a little shelf that I have in my room. I'm gonna put some of those on there. Then you get the installation instructions. You get some grease, which there's the grease. And then you also get the suspension as well. Put these on. These look actually really sick. I like how these look, so this is gonna be awesome, and hopefully a really good upgrade for my bike. All right, put this on the wheel chock. Sketchy. Maybe I gotta. It's not wanting to stay. Fudge. All right, maybe I just gotta.
A few minutes later.
Last time.
Thank you, God. Victory!
I feel like that's a little bit better. All right, so now I'm actually gonna take this jack, put it under, and put it on the frame. I would put some straps on, but I think it's gonna be pretty secure. I don't think it's really going anywhere. Double, triple check. Oh yeah, we're golden. Maybe just a couple more and I'll be able to get the wheel off the ground. All right, wheel is off the ground. All right, so the next thing we gotta do is start taking these bolts off. One up at the top, one at the bottom, and we'll have to do that on each side. So yeah, let me get the tools for that. Also something I didn't talk about, and I did record though. I did take the, spring, and I did loosen the tension on it. The only reason I did that is because I thought, okay, well, if there's a lot of tension on the spring, I don't want it to like come off really quick. So that's the reason why I did that. The bottom bolt is a 6 mil, and this is a 5 mil. So keep that in mind. All right. So now let's take off the shock. Ooh, okay. There we go. That came off pretty easily. So looking at this on my seat, you can kind of see how the Stiletto shock is just a little longer, which I'm a taller rider anyway, so that's not really gonna matter for me. It's probably gonna be more comfortable, honestly. So that's the whole reason I'm doing this. You can kind of see it's just a little bit longer. And also, it does look like there is a little bit of rust, just kind of on these right here. So we're just gonna wipe that off, give it a nice clean surface. So that's there, and this is there. Yeah, just make it all nice and clean. Now we're gonna put the Stiletto shock on, and just put the offset on the outside, and they're good to go. I did forget the little washers that you gotta put on. Are they the same size? Yep, same size. So put that on there, just like little spacers. Dang, I might even take it up more. Yeah, that's not gonna go on. Don't necessarily want to take both of them off, but we might have to. All right, and this side's just a little closer on the exhaust, and I don't want to have to take the exhaust off. So I just used like a regular Allen and got this one off. Oh, not in love with that. Kind of came down a little harder than I wanted, but that might actually be a good thing. This looks right, and that's a little closer, so that's a little bit better. What I'm gonna do, take the bike down just slightly, and then I'll probably bring it closer together. There we go. So that side is done. Yeah, that went on pretty easy, so now it's just getting the other side done. I did have to lower my bike just a little bit and then just support it, just push it up a little bit, and it actually was able to line up, and then I just pushed it on. You know what, actually, I think I'm gonna take these off, and I'm gonna be crazy, and I think I'm gonna put some blue Loctite on here, because I just don't want this to come undone, especially if I'm driving at 70 miles an hour. All right, and then I'll just torque it down and we'll be good to go. Now it's time to go over to the other side and put the other shock on. All right, now we just gotta put the other one on. Offset part on the outside. Oh, dude. That lined up really freaking well. Probably because I got the other one on. Yeah, that lined up pretty well. All right, moment of truth. We're gonna let this down nice and easy. All right, yeah, now let's check it out. All right, before we sit on it, we're just gonna push on the back a little bit just to kind of settle them in. Put my seat back on. Now let's push this thing down. It does sound like something's grinding. I'm definitely gonna have to adjust them. One more click. Ah, let's see now. Is that my chain? I think that's my chain that I'm hearing. Yeah, I think that's my chain I'm hearing, so I think everything's good. We're gonna sit on it real quick and just see how it feels. I did bring it up 3 clicks, so now let's see. Ooh, she big boy. Wow, it feels really good. It feels really good, really good. Yeah, I think it's just the chain. I think it's just the chain that's making the noise. Yeah, that's the chain. So yeah, let's get the chain adjusted and get this out on the road and see what it's like. All right, we are pulling out of my uncle's house right now. Testing out the Burly brand rear suspension right now. So this is my first ride with them. Let's see how they actually are. Hopefully everything's all good. I installed everything correctly, because I don't know, you just seem, you know, like when you get like a weird feeling and you're just like, all right, well, I don't know, maybe this isn't good. But right now, this actually feels really good. I'm liking how this feels on this road. Normally with the OEM ones, it's very like, it's just buckling me everywhere. So hopefully we'll be all right. Let's see here. Let's put this in sport mode. And we're up. Yeah, it's like on this, it's feeling really nice. Like I like how this feels.
I mean, that was like a little bump, but I didn't really feel it as much as I would feel it, I think, with the other stuff, like the OEM ones. So I think everything's fine. It feels really good. I'm liking it. Yeah, that's another big bump. Let's kind of hit this right here. See how this is. Nothing. I'm hardly feeling anything. Yeah, I think the noise that I was talking about too is just from the chain. Like the chain was like expanding and contracting. So I think that was probably what I was hearing and not the actual shocks themselves. It's a really, really nice day. It's just really, really cold. It's like 50 degrees outside. But I'm really, really liking the look of it. The look of the red and the black with the bike just looks so clean. I really, really like that. Yeah, I'm going over some pretty big bumps here, and it's seems to handle it pretty well. And like I've said before, I am kind of a bigger guy, so even with my weight, it's handling it pretty well. I think because I have been going to the gym here recently, so I have been losing some weight. I'm down 15 pounds from what I was already. So I think right now it's you know, it's only going to get better from here. You know, the feeling of it. Let's go over this. Yeah, I'm hardly feeling those, so that's great. We're gonna go to this church right up here, and I'll get off the bike and I'll actually show you guys what it looks like. I think it looks really, really good. But yeah, the install went really good. I think that only took me like maybe an hour and some change, maybe a little bit over, because I had to adjust the chain. But yeah, that's seeming pretty fine. Yeah, really easy. It's only 4 bolts, and instructions are pretty nice, and so it's pretty easy to do. If you guys wanted to upgrade your suspension in your bike, yeah, I can feel like my legs are a little more straight when I stop at a stoplight there. Like, if that felt really, really good. I can't remember where to go in here. I can't go in there. Actually, that'd be a really good test to hit that bump. Oh, it looks, what the heck? Why do they have a speed bump basically over that whole thing? That doesn't make any sense. It looks like that's where you're supposed to come in, right there. But there's like a huge bump. But yeah, let's see here. Let's get off the bike and I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. Oh, that's a little weird because that's the first time I put the kickstand down, and yeah, it just felt weird because I know it's leaning over a little bit more. But yeah, as you can see, it is leaning over a little bit more than it normally would, because I mean, it went up like 1.5 inches, 2 inches. That's really cool. I'm really liking how it looks. It looks really cool with the red and the black. Kind of really matches the aesthetic of the bike, especially with the red around the seat and the 1100 kind of popping out. I would like to do, I've seen people do this, and if you guys can find a link for this, I would really, really love it. But I've looked on eBay for something that I can take this Honda logo and kind of make it the same red. I'd like to have that kind of pop out. But yeah, everything works extremely well. Those bolts were really easy to take out, and I just put some blue Loctite on there just to kind of keep those from coming out, because I didn't want them to come out while I was riding. But yeah, you can see there's a lot more room in between the tire and the rear fender there. But aesthetically, I'm loving how it looks, and I'm loving how it feels. I do kind of want to take it over this bump kind of coming out, just to see how it kind of takes that. I kind of want to test it out on a little bit of just some bumps and whatnot, because going back, there's not really a whole lot. You can see where my butt was kind of dirty from sitting on the garage floor. Let's take it on some bumps and see how it does. Let's take it on this one right here, see if I can hit it without people coming. Let's see here. Let's try this. Oh! Yeah, that's not bad at all. That felt really, really good. It took that really well. I did adjust the amount of clicks that I have on it. I think I have it right now on the highest setting, just because it just having it a little bit more firm just for my weight. I think it's good because it's not bottoming out, which is something you don't want. But yeah, all the bumps that I've hit so far, like just like little potholes and whatnot. Yeah, let's hit this bump. Nothing. These things are eating them. I'm gonna test these out a little bit more over the next couple weeks and kind of see how they do. Right now they're doing really, really good, so I think we're gonna call this a success right now, and I'll give more of a long-term review over like the next month, especially before I do the Life of Birch trip, just to kind of tell you guys exactly how they feel. I know that the Life of Birch trip, it'll be just a little bit better of a test because the interstate and how fast I'm going relative to the bumps and all that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sign off here, guys. Thank you guys for watching this little install. If you guys like this video, please let me know by liking it down below. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you're notified when I post more videos. I have a couple more before the Life of Birch trip that I have planned out. So keep your eye out for those, and I will catch you guys in the next ride. Peace.